Africa is the only way out. It's the golden and it's the holy grail for your freedom. Like, if Americans, African Americans specifically, don't see that investing in Africa changes everything for you, I mean, all the way down to generational wealth. Like,
Akon claims that every black American could be a millionaire if they started investing in Africa today. This may sound like hyperbole, but the reality is he might be right. More people than ever are making a fortune by investing in Africa, to the point every major African city seems to be littered with luxury cars, mansions, and yachts.
Our program to build film studios across Africa. Currently we call it West African Studios, but that's because it's a working title. But we've been working at this for, 3 or 4 years.
He moved from Columbus, Ohio 3 years ago and has set up this incredible medical facility here in Accra, Ghana. What made you decide to come to Ghana in the first place?
When I bought my farm in California, everybody thought I was crazy, and then COVID hit. And now I'm out here and I'm in Africa and I'm farming and I'm living and I'm growing businesses, and people probably think I'm crazy, but
what you're seeing right now is going to be our future farm in Tanzania. Yeah, we just purchased 300 acres.
What if I told you the next wave of black billion-dollar power won't be built in Hollywood, Wall Street, or Silicon Valley, but on African soil? While the world keeps sleeping on the continent, African-American icons are quietly planting flags, smart cities, tech ecosystems, cultural capitals, and global talent pipelines. This isn't charity, and it isn't vacation energy. This is ownership, infrastructure, and legacy in motion. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. So here's my ask: hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for legends of black excellence. Because the future of black wealth is being written right now, and you deserve to witness it first.
Africa is the only way out. It's the golden and it's the holy grail for your freedom. Like, if Americans, African Americans specifically, don't see that investing in Africa changes everything for you, I mean, all the way down to generational wealth. Like, Africa's in a position where if African Americans take position now, you guys, every single African American in America would be a millionaire without even thinking twice, because there's nothing that's not needed over there. So you guys come with the discipline, you come with the knowledge, you come with the resources, and then what you've created just for developing America. Nothing can happen really in America without us. Just think about everything that creates so much revenue for America, from sports to entertainment to fashion to medicine. I mean, you name it. We're leading in every single sector, like us. Just imagine if we all just decided to just take all our bags, withdrew all our money, and go to Africa. Where would America be today? It would collapse overnight. Because nothing. Like, all of our athletes can go create their own teams.
Akon claims that every black American could be a millionaire if they started investing in Africa today. This may sound like hyperbole, but the reality is he might be right. More people than ever are making a fortune by investing in Africa, to the point every major African city seems to be littered with luxury cars, mansions, and yachts. But there's a bit of nuance you should be aware of, so let's talk about it. First, the backstory. Akon has been telling everyone from the diaspora who will listen that they should be moving their financial capital and talents away from the Western world and onto the continent. Whether they are an athlete, businessman, engineer, or singer, he believes if you have African ancestry, you should be using those talents to benefit Africa, not the West. The idea is that by taking the collective effort of the diaspora, which currently supports Western economies, and redirecting that effort into developing Africa, that it will supercharge the African economic system, which would create a systemic change in how wealth is distributed on the world stage. In this regard, I believe Akon's point is valid. Where the online controversy stems from is the actual investment vehicle Akon is putting his weight behind. Akon is developing a new concept city in Africa, which he named Akon City. It's supposed to be a fully planned community with industry, education, and its own financial ecosystem. On the website, it shows a futuristic-looking city that wouldn't be out of place in the next Wakanda film. But when you start to see flash and pizzazz over substance and balance sheets, it's reasonable to start to look at any proposed investment with a more critical eye. The sheer ambition of the Akon City project certainly caught attention, but after delays related to the worldwide shutdown of 2020, many investors became worried. Investors are fickle creatures, particularly in Africa, and if too many of them get spooked and pool their money, it could destroy an otherwise good project in a financial cash crunch. So I can't say definitively how good Akon's investment is or whether it's legitimate. I would be happy to take the time to speak with their team and review their financials before saying anything conclusively. Because Akon City could be the next great development, or Akon City could also get in over its head very quickly and lose investors billions of dollars, but how would you tell the difference? In my opinion, the key to safely investing is to do your own due diligence. Forget about the beautiful computer renditions of a development and look at the raw data. If you can't get that data, then run. Also, get on the ground and see the investments for yourself before investing. And most importantly, network with others who have already done business and made investments in Africa. This is why we host African investment mixers here at our Washington, D.C. office. We learn from each other's experiences, we get recommendations for the best African businesses to partner with, and by having a regular event where current and prospective African investors can network, we are able to exchange ideas and create a community of like-minded business people. If you are interested in joining us, our next event will be on September 15th at 6:30 p.m. RSVP on Eventbrite or send an email to our team at info@roarsteam.com. My team and I would love to meet with you and learn about your experiences. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Akon is right about the diaspora moving their talents back to Africa? What concerns do you have about investing in Africa? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if this video provided value to you, give us a like and a follow. That really helps out our channel, and we'll see you on the next video, or maybe we'll see you here in Washington, D.C. Take care, guys.
Excellency, nice to see you again. Danny Dama and Tony Tego, my partners in our program to build film studios across Africa. Currently we call it West African Studios, but that's because it's a working title. But we've been working at this for 3 or 4 years to raise a plan that puts a facility at the center of African filmmaking. There's a lot of African filmmaking, but the facilities around that are something that is lacking. In South Africa, they have a big facility. A lot of film production goes there. But quickly, as we're planning this, we realized that policy is where the actual groundwork needs to be laid. We've stuck.
He knew if I was making 12 million, I wasn't coming to Africa. But now that I'm here, everything that I wanted to do in America, I was able to do here. And that's what I want my story to show other people who are like me that had this negative connotation of Africa because of what we've been programmed to think. Like, I came here and I've been able to accumulate. I only wanted one island. Now I got 7 of them, right? I employ over 200 people creating jobs, right? Like, it feels like Africa gave me purpose, everything that America couldn't give me, or at least I couldn't make it happen here. Yeah. It works for other people. It didn't work for me. But I came here, and in less than 5 years, I've been able to do that. And I want those who had the apprehensions like me to look past, only the negative stereotypes that they see and say, yo, I see this kid Marvin went there and made it. Maybe I could do it too. And then that's why we set this community up, to help them have a soft landing and they be able to do it too.
Here with Tyrone Jamar. He moved from Columbus, Ohio 3 years ago and has set up this incredible medical facility here in Accra, Ghana. What made you decide to come to Ghana in the first place?
To be honest, the first time I came to Ghana was about 5 years ago, and my brother is married to a Ghanaian, so I came on vacation as a tourist, and from that time, I just was infatuated with Ghana. During the year of return, I also came back, and during that period, I knew that it was like meant for me to be here. I said I have to come and relocate here. And since I was already in the medical field of setting hospitals up in the States, I decided to come here and do the same.
So what was your career? You said you were setting up hospitals in the States.
Yes, well, I have a vast medical experience in the States. So I started off as a nurse, went into marketing, medical device sales, hospice, hospitality. So eventually I ended up working at a hormonal replacement therapy clinic in the States, which I eventually became the CEO there. Now, I have my own medical facility in Ghana. I plan to continue in the medical field here.
And this is such a nice outside space. When you took on this property, Was it like this, or did you have to
no.
redo it?
No, it actually looked like a forest in here.
Oh, right.
So there was a lot of trees that had to go, a lot of, as you can see, we're still setting up. There's a fountain over there. There was a lot of construction and remodeling of this property, but we found it to be a perfect location. So it was.
When I bought my farm in California, everybody thought I was crazy, and then COVID hit. And now I'm out here and I'm in Africa and I'm farming and I'm living and I'm growing businesses, and people probably think I'm crazy, but I guarantee you guys, this is the most beautiful, and quite frankly, it's the best decision I've made. I'm a pioneer. This is what I do. I'm here. I'm loving it. And just keep watching. Okay, so quick farm update, my guys. Today, I came back out to the farm. Edwin is weeding. This is super important. They do it every couple of days. They pulled out the drip line. Mike brought some more drip line in because we're getting ready to hopefully transfer soon from the nursery to the main plot. So it's all happening. Guys were talking about Edwin's back. Edwin's back is fine. They do it by hand. They love it. He's very flexible. And yes, my Jordans are for trekking. So we finally made it to the farm. I'm going to show you guys all of the nursery because it's actually coming along. And we were here, like a week ago, and we had gotten our drip lines. We hadn't put them in yet. They're in now, yes. So I want to show you guys that because it's progress. It's all about the progress. Okay, so check out how much progress we made in just a week. Very exciting. Taking weeds? Yes. I see it, yeah. Yes. Amazing. It's looking really good. You can see our onions, how well they're growing. Mike and our guys are actually weeding because we need to do that. And it's just so exciting because I can see how much, they're literally like 2 inches bigger than they were a week ago. So it's been 1 week. You can see how much progress we've made. We actually have our drip lines in. So they're in now. So this is great. That's 5 acres there. And these will all fill that. So you get like tons. We'll get literally tons of them. Wow.
Wow. So look behind me. What you're seeing right now is going to be our future farm in Tanzania. Yeah, we just purchased 300 acres of land to do development, not of houses, but of agriculture. This is exciting.
Pan-African lifestyle.
When we created Pan-African Lifestyle, it wasn't just to make content. It was to build a movement, a multimedia company and lifestyle agency that serves as a catalyst for the African dream through content, experiences, events, and real services that empower our people to travel, invest, and relocate to the motherland with confidence. Over 500,000 of you have joined us across 4 platforms, and we reach over 15 million people every single month. Because of that, we've been able to listen, learn, and truly understand what our community needs. The message was clear. We need guidance. We need clarity. We need direction on how to do this right. So we created Africa 101, the blueprint, the foundation, the guide that has helped hundreds of thousands of people start their journey home, becoming our best-selling book and a trusted resource we are proud of. But guidance is only part of the journey. Many of our people in the diaspora and on the continent face challenges when navigating opportunities, from investment to relocation. That's why we created Due Diligence Africa, a practical guide to evaluating people, places, and opportunities so you can pursue the African dream with confidence and clarity. If you're serious about Africa, travel, investment, relocation, citizenship, or coming home, start with the Essentials in Africa 101 and then learn the red flags and best practices for navigating the motherland with Due Diligence Africa. Get your copies of Africa 101 and Due Diligence Africa at panafricanlifestyle.com